Hello again. I I fucked up last time and accidentally I stopped recording. I'm totally new at this. I'm totally new at recording myself, speaking in another language, um, like sharing my thoughts with the open media. I'm a total noob at this, and I'm sorry, but I am trying my best. You can be sure of that. So here we go again. So here we are. I have Ishara. By the way, this is off topic, but Warlord Parhesh and Serpentrix are my favorite bosses of the dungeon. Just wanted to point that out. And let me read the affix again. I will try to read it correctly this time. So the Argus slash Agromar slash Eonar slash Titanic affix. Timewalking affix. This should be a seasonal affix, but not really a season. Well, that's a whole other topic. So, Titanic affix. Numeral Titanic units are scattered across the dungeon. Obtain energy from killing foes in order to spend such energy to reawaken these Titan Watchers, earning their aid in combat as well as powerful buffs to your party. Be watchful though. Whenever you activate two Titan Watchers, one of the three Titans can interfere in the key, and this is planned to be random. This is not planned to be calculated, or well, it could be, but I would like it more if it were random on each different run that you do. And let's continue. The soul of Argus will imbue the next boss, making it more dangerous but rewarding players with a powerful buff if they manage to defeat it. If you get defeated instead by said boss, the soul of Argus will disappear. Agramar will manifest in front of your team. Again, a tiny Agramar, not the big Agramar from the Legion raid. Agramar will manifest, challenging you and burning with Titanic Rage, meaning that he emits AoE damage to not only your party, but the surrounding mobs and bosses as well. Lastly, Eonar will send forth an apprentice of Eonar to aid your party against any foe, and you can keep her alive for the next minute and a half. Keep in mind, this Defender of Azeroth generates massive amounts of threat to the enemy. Again, as I said before, the intention of these Titan Watchers is to make you feel supported by the Titans. Like, we are adventurers, we are the heroes, and we are trying to surpass the challenges of the Broken Isles. Now, let's talk about the Argus, the Argus part of the affix. And when I was planning this whole thing, I thought how to make Argus impact the overall dungeon, right? So first I thought something involving the trash of the dungeon, but then I realized that Argus is the soul of the planet. So from there I thought about Argus being a soul that influences or empowers the bosses, right? So I didn't uh, I didn't have the time yet to think about how he would like sorry, about how you would become empowered by Argus after you defeat the empowered boss. But the idea is to get something like a powerful buff if you manage to defeat the Soul of Argus, the sorry, not the Soul of Argus, the dungeon boss empowered by the Soul of Argus. With Agramar, I thought how cool would it be to kind of see Agramar walking through the dungeon, kind of waiting for you and your team, trying to defeat you or something. So yeah, he emits this pulse of fire damage that damages everything, not just you and your team, but the trash and the bosses as well. So you can play around that and kind of quote unquote burn the boss with everything you've got, and your party cooldowns, sorry, and the Agramar's damage. So yeah, to make it a double-edged sword, I thought about that concept, right? Because I mean, he has a fire sword that kind of makes sense, at least to me, right? Yeah, the Eonar. Well, I already talked about it. So the Eonar apprentice would aid you, and you can. I thought how cool would it be for a tank to kind of have a like a partner, you know, a partner. So you have your team fighting this pack, but the Titan Watcher goes over there and fights that pack, and you kind of drag in both packs and you fight them both at the same time. And as a healer, you have to keep up with both tanks, you know. And in my opinion, that sounds cool. I'm not sure if that would be cool to play, but yeah, in theory it sounds cool. Again, this is all my opinion. You can share your thoughts. You can say, look, it doesn't sound appealing to me, and that's totally fine. That's the whole reason I am here speaking with you. Yeah. So the final part of the affix is the Titan Watchers, the Titan units that you have to activate. So if I remember correctly, here around there is the Infernal Beacon from the not the Infernal Beacon, sorry, my mistake. The Legion Invasion Beacon from the Infernal Affix. So I would like to have the Titans to be, well, actually where the usual route is not planned to go. Like, let's say for example oh wait, I don't have markers. Right, I'm not in a party, that's why. Okay, let's say like that there where my, sorry, give me 1 second. Let's say that there is a Titan Watcher that you can activate, because we all know that we in Eye of Ashara, we go all the way from there, all the way hanging the wall, and we fight this pack, and then we fight that pack over there. Well, if there's the Legion Invasion Beacon, we fight it over there, and the boss.